Good morning, or I should say good afternoon, SHEA Show gang. How are you today? As you know, we're still working over at Doc's place. And I was reading the comment. I think my buddy Alexander said, damn, SHEA said, y'all got a ton of money in that damn thing, and it's still not even close to being ready to being livable. You're right. That gives you an idea how some of these projects work. You're absolutely correct. And you're also correct by saying that, hey man, I think that thing gonna be over 100,000. Absolutely. Absolutely. It depends. You know, I got some contractors just like top notch, but they would charge almost $200,000 to redo that place. I mean, on an HGI TV level. But we're not trying to do that. It's still rental property. It's still gonna look good when it's all said and done. So you want to be careful of the money you put in places like this. But since he got it, the condition that the place is, yeah, it's got to be over 100,000. When I first seen the place, I knew already it was going to be over 100,000. I knew that already. There wasn't one of those typical $30,000 to $50,000 rehabs that I'm normally used to doing. I knew already when I walked in the door. I said, shit. I didn't even walk upstairs. I said, this damn thing gonna cost over $100,000. So when I end up calling Doc, I said, you sitting down? Are you sitting down for this one? He was laughing. When I tell him to sit down, he know already I'm about to hit him with some hard numbers when I tell him to sit down. But the good thing about it is, it'll be worth it in the long run. Like I told him, I said, you know, when it starts generating income, you know, you start generating income as a 3-family flat, you put it on the market for, let's say you're all in for $110,000. All in. And you turn around and you sell it for like $230,000, $240,000. You make money on a deal. You make money on this deal. This is not a situation where you're gonna lose. Because the rents out of that place, just basic, without going through Section 8, 17, let's see, 17 upstairs, yeah, you talking about anywhere between $35,000 to $4,000 probably in rent monthly out of that place if you're all in for like $110,000. So that's not bad. But I had to stay on track with the budget. I can't go over budget so I can make the numbers make sense. And part of that is making certain that you get the right people to do the job. Now, somebody made a comment in this video, I mean, not this particular video, in reference to this particular project. SHEA, you need to use the same people that you normally keep using. That way the consistency will be pretty much the same. Well, I kind of agree, but the problem is when you're on a deadline and everybody busy, and you know you got owners saying, hey, when you get the project going, when you know, I don't want to get caught with wintertime. Oh, what the hell are you doing, bruh? Damn. So there's a lot of factors that people don't factor in when I'm doing these things. When you see different people from time to time, it's not that often you see different people in my videos. You only see the same people. But my regular guys are just so busy. The Mexican guys, they are just so busy and backed up on some other projects we got going on, you know. And they're supposed to actually start this project 2 weeks ago, but it's still tied up on some other big projects. And it probably was going to be another month before they can actually get to me. So at that point, knowing that, and knowing that you got to deal with the owner, the owner's always saying, hey, when you going to start my project? I want to get this stuff going, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, there's a lot of factors going on here. Now you got to turn around and find some other people. That's why I brought down a lot of retirement, to take care of this. My main guys, the Mexican guy, was going to do the whole project, but they stretched out between 3 projects already. that's why I incorporated my nephew. My nephew does plumbing, you know, so that's why you see those young guys over here right now. Plus, I want to give them a shot. You know, I always want to give us a chance to do something, show what we can do. We can do the same thing that everybody else can do. The problem with that sometimes is, sometimes you get them younger guys, they'll get to whining, they get to complaining, it's too hot. You know, you heard them in the videos, like, man, it's just too hot here. Well, I'm sure it is, but this is part of what you do. So they still got the job done. They probably didn't put a full day in because it's too hot for them inside. I mean, I get it, they're young guys. But those Mexican guys, shit, they don't care. They'll be there all damn day, getting it done. So that's why I had to piece this job together, because my regular guys is just tied up on so much stuff. I had to actually piece this together. And I'm still trying to stay within budget. Even though you can see the electrical is pretty much getting done right now, that's costing an arm and a leg. The plumbing, the porch. I mean, just the things that you see already that's being done. Just the things you see already. Shit, we almost at $40,000. Just the little things you see already. And of course, it's nowhere close to being ready. Nowhere close. And we're in the neighborhood of almost 40 already. So yeah, I'm really trying to piece this together and staying within the budget. We're gonna see. By the time we get to a certain point with this project, my regular guys should be cleared up enough to come in and jump on the drywall, installation, windows. Those floors need to be redone and reinforced. Is that rain? Yep. It's off and on, kind of like sprinkling today. The day is July 26th, and the Telegraph cruise is going on right now. I was trying to get down to the cruise, but I still got this work thing going on. Christopher King, a SHEA Show fan, he's not from Detroit, but he's going to the cruise, so he contacted me and said, "Hey SHEA, I'm down here at the cruise already. What time you coming through?" And I said, "Well, I'm still messing around with these houses right now, man. So if I get down there, it's not going to be till after 2. And right now, hell, it's 2:26 right now. But you know, when it comes to the cruise, you know, they can be down there all day. They'll be down there to 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Well, at some point, Taylor Police going to run everybody out of there and start shutting things down. Probably around, I want to say about 9 o'clock, they're going to start shutting things down. But I will get there. But I'm still trying to take care of what I need to take care of with these house things first. That's priority. That's how I eat. So we get ready to go check on those guys. See, the porch guy's not there because they knew it was going to rain. So when they know it's going to rain, they don't do any cement work because they deal with, cement. So they'll be look at this guy. They'll be there back Monday. So right now we got Donald. Well, I'm not certain that Donald's there right now, but I know his son, who I actually contracted the electrical, I know he's there. And probably his sons. That's amazing. Donald taught his son how to be an electrician, so he got his license. Now his son's sons are electricians. So I'm thinking at some point, their sons will end up being electricians. That's cool. You got 3 generations of sons, father and sons, doing electrical. And they learn from the best. So this project, we had to pull permits. So everything got to be to code. City got a nice hustle going on with these permits. I understand you gotta need a permit, make certain everything is cold, but their fees are just outrageous. Over $1,000 just to put for a damn permit. And that's just for one permit. You have supposed to have a permit for this, permit for that, permit for this, permit for that. But the electrical permit was only over $1,000 by itself. The rain holds up, and I want to get down to cruise. Now, am I going to actually cruise this time? No, because I got so much going on with this house shit right now. I'm not going to bring none of my old schools out. Well, not for the Telegraph cruise, but for the Dream cruise, I'm sure I probably will. But this cruise, I'm not going to do that. I will be right here in my van, find me a nice spot, park. I got my lawn chairs in my van. I got my TV going. I got my snacks. I'm gonna get my snacks, my potato chips and pop and stuff like that. Some goodies. And just sit back and enjoy the cruise with everybody else. I just won't be part of this one. And maybe see if I can catch it with Mr. Christopher, because I know his last text he sent me, he said he was at the Home Depot on Telegraph. That's further down. Let me see. If he at the Home Depot, that's right past Eureka, Telegraph. Certainly glad that everybody's enjoying the videos. I found out that a lot of people like these ride videos. I didn't think nobody would ask me to like ride videos. I created this channel years ago before they took my other channel down. I was going to have my real estate, my regular real estate channel, right, which is the SHEA Show. And then I said, well, I'll make a new channel called SHEA Show Riding Videos, where I just ride and show the city. Whatnot. But what I found out was in my original videos, I was doing that anyway. I was riding around, going somewhere, and showing it. It was like 2 in 1 at the same time. So I never used this. I never ever used this this channel ever. Matter of fact, I think I might have had maybe 2 videos on this channel and maybe 2 or 3 subscribers. That was it. So when YouTube took my regular channel down almost 3 years ago now, I had to let everybody know I was over here now. Well, obviously a lot of people still haven't found me yet. A lot of people just figure out that I just disappeared. I'm just finding people who just running back into me for the first time after 3 years. Just finding me again. You know, my original channel, I had well over 100,000 subscribers, well over 100,000. So right now, I only have like a little bit over 7,000 subscribers on this channel, only 7,000. And that's because a lot of people who follow me on my other channel haven't found me yet. So a lot of people who subscribing over here, it's just people that's new for the first time, who just thought I'm just new to YouTube. He said he only got 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers, so he's just new. But no, I'm not new. I've been around since 2008. I'm only saying that for the people who probably here right now, who listening to this, who never know who I was. I've been around since 2008, and I had over 6,000 600,000 videos, 600 to be exact. Yep. And YouTube took my shit down for violations. And the crazy part about that is, like, I did a video yesterday. You heard music in the background, right? Well, it's okay for me to use that music because that goes to the copyright owner now. Everything they took my channel down for is okay now. So you think they will give me my damn channel back, but they deleted it. Let's see what's happening here. But we got the dumpster out here. I don't know how they got them guys. I don't know how these guys cleaning out. I don't know how they clean that out. How the fuck? What are they doing? Wow. Let's see what these guys doing. Barbara, you were saying that they need to. They should have put the dumpster in the driveway. I understand what you was trying to say. You know I'm saying that because that's how Lonzo talk. But why does that dumpster is? It would have been blocking the. It still would have been blocking the porch off for those guys to walk up and down the steps. And as you can see, these guys are still working on the porch here. So we just couldn't do that. I understand what you're saying, what we could have did, and you're right, but it didn't work out that way. So yeah, for those guys to clean out upstairs and move all that stuff into the dumpster, oh my God, that's a lot of work. I'm trying to see how the hell they doing that, because the door is not off. I hear him up there. Let's see. You all right today?
I'm all
Good,
good.
good, good. I'm doing all right. Can't complain. I'm trying to see how they cleaning that shit out from upstairs and getting all the way to the dumpster. That seemed like a. Are they throwing that out the window or what they doing?
I know you ain't throwing it out the window.
Oh, okay.
I think they bagging it up and bringing it down.
Wow. Okay. There's a lot of shit up there, man.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. Must be a better way. Okay. That's the one who Scooby-Doo or Shaggy, whatever they call it?
Yeah.
The old man in there?
I think he just went to the stove.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, how many up there? Just a couple guys?
There's 2 guys in there right now.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, well, like I said, my guys will be back here Monday for completion. Well, I ain't gonna say the completion of the porch, but they're gonna keep working on it. He put supports under here for. Well, you'll see. You'll see when it's all done. This guy's really good at what he does. I'm trying to watch what these guys doing. This is, man, all that shit up there. Okay. It's going along. This is what I was talking about earlier about the holes in the floor. Got to be addressed. A lot of work in this house. Like Alexander said, damn, Shay, y'all got a ton of money in this thing already. It's not close to even being ready to move in ready. Nowhere close. Look at this. They said, we almost at 40 grand already. And see what kind of condition this place is still in. That's why I tell people all the time, if you want to get into this, make certain your budget can handle a project like this. Look at this. Because now I talked to that young lady I told you about yesterday. Oh, what's this guy doing? That young lady I talked to yesterday, the realtor, I think I talked about her in my Real Talk. And she said she wanted to get into this and get into this part of the game and get on. She said, I want to go on the land bank and I want to buy a house so I can do what you're doing here. And I went for the juggler right off the rip. I said, what type of budget you working with? She said, well, maybe, you can bid on these houses like this one. Y'all got it for like $4,000, right? I said, yeah. I said, but it need over $100,000 worth of work. It's nothing to get a house for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I say it all the damn time. But if you ain't got at least $100,000 of work on nothing like this, you wasting your time. I've seen people buy houses like this from the land bank for $1,000, $2,000 that needed this kind of work. And they end up losing it back to the land bank because they didn't have the money to even put into it. So I try to educate people on this type of shit. Because the last thing I need to do is I want people to lose their money. That's the neighbor next door. Pretty cool guy. Man, look at that floor. Look at that. So that's the next thing got to happen. I want to go ahead and, since everything is open, I want to go ahead and get all the electrical done, get the plumbing done, because everything is open before you put walls back up in here. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. I see something. Okay. Let me gotta give my nephew a call. See a couple things. They bagging all this stuff up and bringing it down like that. He gonna be up there for like, oh man, a long time. Wow. Y'all seen the shit that was up there yesterday. And they just bagging that stuff up and bringing it down like that? Wow. And that's only the first bag. Unless they put something in there I don't see in there. What I gotta, the things I do for you guys, the things I do for y'all. Hold on. You know that shit ain't hot. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
All right. So let me see what these guys doing up here. Which one of y'all Shaggy or Scooby? Where? Shag. I said, he's something about Scooby-Doo. I said, who the hell is Scooby-Doo? Oh, Shaggy, that's you?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Y'all gonna need some more help, bro. Y'all got some more help on the way? No? Wow. Okay. Okay, knock the ceiling out. Okay, we gotta knock the ceiling out too. This. This is the kitchen over here. Don't take no more windows out. You guys took those windows out? Huh? What you say?
Just the flowers.
Okay.
Out.
Okay, because we're not ready to, you know.
I just need some airflow through here.
Oh, some air. Okay, okay. We want to make sure we kind of close up into,
Yep.
we get ready. So you know already what time it is. Okay.
That's why I say off this side.
All right. I take my time coming down these steps. You see all this shit? I'm not trying to raw. That shit. When you start to get my age, don't nothing heal when you start falling and breaking shit. Don't nothing heal. I gotta get myself through this little bitty ass crack. Look at that. The things I do for my investors, I tell you, whew, I don't get paid enough. Look, see? Look, I had to go through there. Oh, Mr. Shaggy up there don't like he ate in 10 years. Somebody said, Shay, Angry L. Angry L, why aren't you using Angry L? Well, we did use Angry L. He cleaned out the whole bottom. He's supposed to been doing the whole job. But you know, you seen those guys he had. Angry L was on top of it, like he normally do. But the one guy was on oxygen, which I don't think he should even be here in the first damn place. You heard me talk about him in the video. And the other guy kept talking to mean game like, this is what I do. This is what I do. And shit. And then he got on his bike in the video and he rode off. I'm thinking he gone to the store or something. Shit. It's done for the day. It was like only 3 o'clock then. So they ended up getting a little few dollars and that was it. So he didn't have nobody his regular people to help him out to finish the job. So he did finish the downstairs by himself, which was a lot. But you see what's happening upstairs. So I didn't want to bother him at this point because he probably still didn't have the right guys he wanted or needed to get back over here. So I talked to the electrician and he said, I got a guy who can get here and knock this out. Name's Shaggy. I said, Shaggy? He said, yeah, like Scooby-Doo Shaggy? He said, wait till you see him. Wait till you see him. You'll see. So there he is. Y'all just seen him. So From what I understand, they're still waiting on a couple more guys to come over here, because you got one guy bagging all that shit, and he's just knocking out ceilings and all that type of stuff. They're gonna be here till doomsday. They'll be here for a while at that rate, especially with just 2 people. Now, what he should be doing, I see what he's trying to do, but maybe help old boy and start bagging some shit up. So now you got 2 people bagging. And then when you get to a certain point, get all that cleared up, then get to commence to knocking down some more stuff if you need to. But at this rate, it's gonna be a while. Okay. Well, that's that to that. I just came over here to see what was going on, what they're doing, and I'm shutting down for the day, so you guys won't see any more video today. Not of this anyway. I'm getting ready to head down to the cruise and put my phone on silent mode. I'm not taking no more business calls. The rest of this day belongs to me. Okay. All right. Well, that's it, gang. This is SHEA from the SHEA Show, and the day is Saturday. You won't be seeing any more videos today or tomorrow, and we'll get cranking up on the videos again Monday coming up. This is SHEA from the SHEA Show, and we'll see you at the next location.